Hi JHFO viola players, this video is for you to practice the set 2 theme from Dvorak's New World Symphony. So we're just going to take a few little bits of time here to look at our signs and symbols and see what the challenges are in this one. So first, noticing the key signature has 2 flats, B flat and E flat. So we're in B flat major, or it could be G minor, but if you listen to it and you have heard the Dvorak New World Symphony, it is very happy, peaceful, relaxing sound. So you know it's B flat major, and the last note is a B flat. That's a little clue on that. So let's take a look at our signs and symbols. The biggest thing that you're gonna notice is there's a lot of slurs. So the bowing's going to be a little challenging. So at the beginning, the first 2 measures, each bow is 2 beats down, bow for 2 beats, up bow for 2 beats, half note bowings. And then in measure 3 and 4, it's a whole note for each bow, 4 beats on each bow direction. Okay, so we have down, up, down, up, down, up. So those down ups here are going to be twice as fast as these ones. And also we're going to have a lot of these dotted quarter notes next to 8th notes. So we have 1.5 beats and a half beat. So we got to make sure we're subdividing. Notice our time signature. It's a nice, easy, comfortable 4/4 at a slow tempo of 66 here. So we can, we're going to just work on the rhythm. The first 4 measures, if you get really good at that, you can pretty much play most of it. At least half the piece is going to be the similar rhythm and bowing. And some of it is exactly the same notes too that come back later on. So let's practice singing and subdividing the first 4 measures together, making sure we're counting 1.5 beats on each of the dotted quarter notes, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 so you can rewind and repeat that as much as you need to do. If you can get good at the counting and the bowing in the first 4 measures, the rest of it's going to be pretty easy, okay? The other signs and symbols you're going to see, a lot of dynamic signs. So you're going to add these once you're good at the bowings, the notes, the rhythms, playing all the flats in tune and having your good posture. Once you feel comfortable on that, you want to start kind of soft. And then you're going to build, making sure I'm not reading it backwards because the phone is kind of a mirror here. That is a crescendo there to get into the mezzo forte. So we start mezzo piano, medium soft, crescendo to mezzo forte, medium loud. We stay loud, and then we have a decrescendo or diminuendo down to the mezzo piano again, nice and medium soft, crescendo again to the forte, and then we end with a decrescendo or diminuendo back to the medium soft mezzo piano. So that's like a last finishing detail to put in. If we go through our signs and symbols, a lot of dynamics, a lot of slurs. And then if we look at our time signature, it's fairly easy, but the rhythms have the dotted quarter notes quite often. So make sure you're subdividing your time, not just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, but 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then there's no accidentals, but you want to make sure you know your hand position. So when we have 2 flats, you're not going to use the C string at all, but on the G string, you're going to have 1 and 2 touch, A to B flat. There's your C, open D, low E flat, F natural G, no fingers touch on the D string, A string, low 1 B flat, C, high D, and those are your A string notes, okay? So let's play it. If you're not ready to play, the first few times I would recommend just air bowing, singing, or doing the fingers without the bow. When you're ready, you can join me. And I would recommend practicing on your own without the video, the first 4 measures, getting really good at those, and then the rest of it should kind of just flow from there, okay? All right, so here it is, 1 and 2 and ready, go. right, so one other thing is vibrato is a huge plus. The more you can do vibrato on this one, the better. It is slow and very peaceful, relaxing. You want to have that nice, warm, rich tone, lots of bow, but save your bow. Kind of a challenging thing to play that mature, warm, rich sound. So, all right, happy practicing.